When you have to calculate the standard deviation for a frequency distribution, it follows the same kind of rules as finding the mean for a frequency distribution. You treat your X from within each class as the midpoint of the class. And then your X values are going to be repeated by the frequency. So you do the frequency times the X values. To get the standard deviation, see, all that involves just getting the mean. So when you're doing the standard deviation, where you have to take each of the X values and subtract the mean, then you would take the midpoint. Let's just do it with technology. Sometimes it's just easier to do it the easy way. Here's your formula for your standard deviation of a frequency distribution. Harsh. But it turns out if we go to StatCrunch, this loaded all of this information. Let me pull it to the side so we can see what's going on here. So all of this, 30 to 36 was twice, 30 to 36 frequency was 2. So here's our class, here's our frequency. If I go to stat, summary stats, now instead of columns with a frequency table, with a frequency distribution, remember that you want to let it know that this is already grouped data or binned data, that all of the data has been put in these bins. So the groups and the bins and the classes all mean the same thing. So the bins are the intervals. The counts are the frequencies. You can just leave this as the midpoints are defined by the average of the limits, the upper and lower class, as opposed to between the lower limit for one class and the lower limit for the other one. Just leave it as this. In this particular problem, the only thing we need to find is the standard deviation. So I'm just going to come down here to standard deviation. I'm going to hit compute. This says that the standard deviation is 10.3478, go to 1 decimal place, so 10.3. Boom. That's all you need to do.